What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the mid-level media channel. I have got the mother of all hauls to show off here today, guys. Usually I wait until my stack gets about this high. I did that times two. I've got two full stacks of physical media to showcase for you guys here today. Some of this stuff I was sent by various studios, boutique labels to show off and review for you guys. And there's going to be a few titles I'm going to be able to kind of dig into because I did watch them. But most of this stuff, guys, we're just going to be doing unboxings. Some of this stuff I did get myself, purchase myself to show off. I figured I'd just group everything together because I'm not really doing my audit videos anymore and just kind of do these. I try to do these once a month anyway, but I think it's been like 5 or 6 weeks since I've done the last collection update on this channel. That's why my stack is so big. But look, guys, before we get into it, we got to get into it. Otherwise, this video is going to be like an hour long, and I really don't want it to be that long. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to try to link everything that I showcase on this channel. I'll have links down below, whether it's links to the Umbrella website, A24 website, wherever this stuff is located, but also Amazon links will probably be the links that I have the most of down below in the description. So if you're interested in any of these titles, check out those links down below. I would appreciate it. They're Amazon affiliate links, and they do help support the channel. All right, guys, look, let's go ahead and kick things off with a heavy hitter. I just got this one in yesterday. I will be doing a full review for The Conjuring on 4K. I am so excited to watch this, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. New Warner Brothers title. This one comes out on August the 26th. And I'm going to try to leave so I don't have to remember all this stuff as I go. The dates that this stuff releases. Some of the stuff released a couple of weeks ago. It releases in a couple of weeks. Some of the stuff I think releases in September, actually. But I'm going to leave all the dates down below. The prices down there in the corner somewhere. I always point to over here, and then I end up putting it over here. Wherever I put it, okay? But The Conjuring on 4K, I think this one on Groove at least is going for $24.99. There's also a steelbook available. And there's an overseas UK edition that's available for like 60 bucks or something. But you know, I'm fine with just a slipcover, and I got this one in from Warner Brothers as well. So yeah, really nice slipcover for this one. I am super excited. I've been calling for the Conjuring movies to come out on 4K for the longest time. Look at that, guys. And there's new special features in this as well, which is really awesome. Let's take it out of the slipcover, show you the fronts, show you the back. I'm just going to give you a little peek, guys. I already gave away the digital code on a live stream, so I can't give that away. But there's the disc art. It's a little brown, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll get The Conjuring 2 next year. I would love to have The Conjuring 2 on 4K as well. Beyond that, I don't care about any of the other films in the Conjureverse, just the first 2 Conjuring movies. So very excited to check that one out. I'm going to do it very soon. And next up, also from Warner Brothers, I got The Unholy Trinity. This is a new Western that has Samuel L. Jackson and Pierce Brosnan in it. So that sounds pretty damn interesting. And I put in for this one to get because it's a Western. I do intend to check this one out and watch it. And I don't remember, again, I'm going to leave the release dates down below. I don't remember when this one comes out, but it says on the back, it's an action-packed Western, guys. Oh my goodness, Sam Jackson, look, he's been great in Westerns like Django, The Hateful Eight. So, I mean, I think Samuel Jackson just kind of fits right into the Western genre. Pierce Brosnan, I'm not sure like what other Westerns he's been in, but this is a Blu-ray, you got a digital code, no slipcover on this one because Warner Bros. Doesn't do slipcovers. And I want to say this one came to theaters. I tried to rip off all the plastic, guys, too, before I got started, so I didn't have to waste time doing that when the video was going. But this one I did not do it. But there's another look without the plastic. But it doesn't look like there's special features on this of any kind. But here's a digital code if anybody wants to check it out. I'll show that off. Somebody can watch this tonight. You know, maybe tell me what you think before I check it out. You got some nice orange disc art right there as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, The Unholy Trinity. I'm actually excited to watch this. I don't watch a ton of modern westerns. I feel like they come out with a handful of them a year. Well, I did watch Horizon last year, the Kevin Costner film, but besides that, I feel like there's some other ones, like lower budget ones, that I just don't get to. But that's pretty cool. Next up, we've got a couple of releases from Arrow Video. I've got all kinds of stuff from Arrow Video, Kino Lorber, 88 Films, Universal, A24, Lionsgate, Umbrella, Radiance, like again, Paramount, so much stuff, guys. But we're gonna showcase the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Arrow Video 4Ks. I did a full review for this. Go check it out if you haven't already. So I'm not going to bother to dig into that too much other than just showing it off and letting you guys know a review is available. I was going to review the beginning, okay? I was all set to do a standalone review for this. I got done watching it and I'm like, you know what? I really don't have anything really different to say about this that I didn't already say about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. It's a great looking 4K, looks phenomenal. I think that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and this movie right here, they're two of the best looking 4Ks that I've seen of movies from that like early to mid 2000s time frame. They're great looking 4Ks. Arrow Video did a fantastic job. They're both native 4K restorations as well. But also like with the beginning, I was hoping that I would see something in it that I didn't see the first time, but because I saw this movie in the theaters back in 2006 and I never felt the need to return to it. And honestly, like I kind of know why now. It's not that it's a bad movie by any means, and if you like the remake, like you should like this. Like I enjoyed my time with it, but I think because I watched the remake and then watched this like right after, this feels very similar. It feels like it does all the same stuff that the remake does. Like it sets up your group of characters. You know, they introduces them to the family. You got Leatherface chasing them. You got Jordana Brewster pretty much acting as Jessica Biel in this one. Like she's pretty much playing the same character, it feels like. The boyfriend gets, you know, kidnapped and strung up, and it's just all the same type of stuff. I will say with this one, though, and I was reading about this in the little booklet that's inside, that Arrow Video provides, is that they always provide some nice reading material, guys, that I don't always get to, but sometimes I do. But the director for this one, his name is Jonathan Liebsman, who directed this one. It was, Marcus Nispel did the original, or the original remake, and then Jonathan Liebsman did this. But he was disappointed they didn't include the iconic dinner scene in the remake, so he included that in the beginning. So that was pretty cool. That was something different in this one from this one. But other than that, it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of a basic, bland origin story. It's a prequel, and it does I don't know, guys, like the prequels can be cool sometimes to like learn the backstory, learn how certain things happen. But it does the thing that I hate, you know, that prequels do sometimes. And it's just like, let's explain everything that happened and why everything was the way it was in the original. Oh, we got to show how Arlie Ermy became the sheriff. We got to show how Leatherface got his chainsaw, why he's deformed, how Paw Paw got his legs chopped off, like all that stuff. And it just, I don't know, it just feels very, I don't know. It just feels very kind of artificial, I guess, and just not genuine. So, like, I mean, I like the movie. It's not a bad movie by any means. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I enjoy it, but at the same time, it just feels very same. It just feels like a lot of the same stuff from the remake. And I guess I had more to say about it than I thought, but I just didn't want to go on and on about it because I know there's people that really love this movie, and I didn't want to like rain on anybody's parade. It's a great addition, though. It is a great addition. There's 3 brand new special features here. There's a new audio commentary as well. There's archival audio commentaries. Like I said, I like the artwork on this one better than the remake as well. And one thing I can say about this one, though, I feel like purists of the Texas Chainsaw, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, like this movie better because Leatherface feels more true to the character in the original in this one, because he is a little bit more timid in this because he's just getting started. Whereas in the remake, he's just like revving up that chainsaw, running like a maniac, just full bore the whole time. Whereas in this one, I feel like he is more like the original Leatherface. So I think that's why a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans kind of gravitate towards this one and crap on the remake a little bit. But yeah, nice stuff in the booklet right here, guys. I mean, look, I love Jordana Brewster as much as the next guy. Are you kidding me? For The Faculty, like, come on. I saw that movie when I was 13, and of course, The Fast and Furious. But I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't want to say she's a poor substitute for Jessica Biel, but she just feels a little inadequate in some areas, if you know what I mean. Look at it's a great poster. Look at that. That's a great iconic shot. Him walking down the road with the chainsaw. There's some cool stuff in this movie, guys. I don't mean to crap on it. But yeah, you got a poster, you got a booklet, you got a promo card in here for Wild Style. I know Wild Style from the Lego movie. I don't know from what is that a movie? Is that getting a 4K soon, guys? Let me know in the comments section. I feel like I'm all over the place already. I'm rambling, and we got so much to get through. So much to get through. But yeah, really great edition. It's already available. Is it already available? It's available on the 26th, I think. I've had this for weeks now, though. But yeah, so again, I'll link it down below if you're interested. All right, so we got 3 Kino Lorber releases, guys. I got The General's Daughter right here. I picked this up because it was $12, and I tried to link all these random Kino deals on Amazon later in the day, but when I got to work that morning, I looked on Blu-ray.com and I saw this for $12, and I'm like, I can't beat that. To freaking The General's Daughter for $12, and I didn't grab this one in the recent Kino sale. I almost did. So yeah, this was one I definitely wanted. John Travolta film, and yeah, $12. You just can't beat it. I think that there's behind the secrets featurette. Looks like there's something new here with this one. So yeah, I went ahead and got The General's Daughter for $12, but there was all kinds of Kino deals this month. So I don't know what was going on because there wasn't a Kino sale or anything like that, but there's still Kino deals, like some random ones. I think the Dollars trilogy is like $15.99 on 4K on there right now. But of course, I had to get Happy Gilmore. Am I going to review Happy Gilmore? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I'm done watching it. I said that I didn't think that I was when I reviewed Billy Madison. But of course, I had to get this. It's Adam Sandler. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan, and it's like I got to get it. It doesn't matter if Kino's doing a subpar version. I'm sure it'll look great too. And I feel like this one's got more potential to look awesome than Billy Madison. I love Billy Madison, and it's got like the school classroom stuff look great in 4K. But I feel like this one, like, the outdoor setting, the golf course, it's the same reason why I want Caddyshack on 4K. I think that would really shine on 4K. But Happy Gilmore, I think, will look great, so I'm excited to watch that one on 4K. And there is a audio commentary here. I think that the same people that did the audio commentary for Billy Madison did it on this one. Of course, guys, look, I had to consume mass quantities of 4Ks this month, and I had to get Coneheads on 4K. I was like super excited when they even announced this to come to Blu-ray. I think back in 2022 for the first time, this came out on Blu-ray, and now it's getting the 4K treatment. So that's pretty cool from Kino Lorber. So I'm sure this is going to look really good in 4K. I'm actually excited to watch it. This one I may review as well. It does look like that there is a couple of new features here. So Kino Lorber showing some love to Coneheads, which I definitely appreciate. But yeah, Coneheads is a all-time, great SNL-inspired comedy from the 90s. I remember watching this movie so many times. And I do think I have a review for Coneheads up on the channel right now. Oh my goodness, guys. Is there reversible cover art in this? Are you freaking kidding me? No, there's not reversible cover art, but there's this little insert. It's always weird to me how they do interior artwork for a 4K and you can't see, you can't see through the 4K like you can the Blu-ray, but this is on the insert. So that's pretty cool. Consume mass quantities. Awesome. I forgot about that. I think I remember seeing that when they were showing it off. But yeah, this is I may review this one as well. We'll see what I have time to get to for this month before September gets here, because in September things really start to heat up. I do feel like we got I feel like I'm all over the place in this video, guys. I do feel like we got the Blu-ray for Coneheads in August of 2022. So is that exactly 3 years ago we got the Blu-ray from Paramount. So very cool. Next up, I think I got this with Happy Gilmore and Coneheads from Orbitz. I went ahead and bought the American Wedding Blu-ray set. Yes, this is a Blu-ray set, not a 4K. I wanted to at least get the original trilogy. And I know everybody's super high on Reunion. I've heard a lot of people say great things about it. I've seen that movie once. I got no nostalgia for it. And I'll definitely watch it again. I've got it on Blu-ray back there. I just don't know if I want to get like the big box set for it. Because then the next thing you know, I'm getting the Bandcamp movies box sets. And I don't need those. Those movies I know are not good. So Reunion might be great. I just don't have nostalgia for it. I've got nostalgia for the first two American Pie movies and this movie. I saw this in theaters opening night and freaking loved it. So I'm excited to rewatch this one. I'm disappointed they didn't do it in 4K. Also, you have to think that, you know, with American Pie getting announced on 4K, it's very possible. It's very possible that we could see American Pie 2 and American Wedding come out on 4K from Universal themselves at some point, and maybe they'll do American Reunion as well. But yeah, nice cover on this one. You got the ring with the pie on it. You got the back right there. I don't know how many like bonus features are on this, but it looks like there's a good amount. But the thing about this, I love these releases because they do the original poster on a hard box and it's so freaking cool. But yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Flip it to the back. What does it say on the back? My dick looks like a corn dog and I've got cake all over my balls. Oh my God. I can't believe they put that on the back. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. But yeah, so I kind of question. Oh, what I was gonna say about this is it's a Blu-ray. So if you get this, make sure you have that region free player because you're gonna need it to watch this because it's a Blu-ray. It's not region free. It's region locked. So you're gonna need that region free player. On the inside, you got the Blu-ray case, which is cool. Open it up, and you got some interior artwork with you got January Jones right there, guys. My goodness, with Stifler and the whole gang. Then you got the booklet and the art cards. Actually, it feels like I think this is the only art card in here. Then you got the booklets, and then on the back you've got another quote. Well, polish my nuts and serve me a milkshake. I love that. They're using all the iconic. This is the movie where Stifler really got a chance to shine. In the franchise, like he was kind of the main character of the movie. Honestly, he was the one that kind of got the arc in the film and everything. Everybody else just kind of felt like a side character. But yeah, great set. I'm excited to rewatch this one at some point. And I actually did not have American Wedding in the collection at all. I've got the first two American Pie films because I found them at Half Price Books. I got American Wedding or American Reunion because I found it at Dollar General for very cheap. And because I never found this one out and about, I never owned it. So this is the first time I got it in the collection at all on Blu-ray. All right, guys, let me take a little drink. Okay, refresh myself because we're about to blow through some titles. Okay, I got Casper. Look at this, guys. Look at this steelbook. I just couldn't. I mean, I got a Blu-ray steelbook of Casper a few years ago, and I don't really plan on watching Casper like a ton. But I am very nostalgic for this film. And I do want to check it out on 4K and see what they did with the picture quality here. I'm sure they did some good work with it. And yeah, I remember going to Pizza Hut, getting all the toys and all that. Take a look at the speakers. But then you rip off look at this. This is just a nice steelbook. I just like the steelbook. So I'm like, I got to get this thing. Not this. The slipcover was good too, though. The slipcover was fine. But like this steelbook was something else. So when I see a nice steelbook, got Casper on the inside, I just got to get it. Seeing is believing, y'all. It is. It really is. All right. So yeah, really nice. I got that one off of Groove, I think, for 30 bucks, somewhere around there. All right. So we got a lot of A24 films to go through right here. A Different Man. I've had this one for a while, and I watched this on HBO Max, I think I don't know when it debuted on HBO Max. I feel like it was early this year. It was like in February or something. I really liked this movie a lot. It's very kind of out there with its premise, but Sebastian Stan is so freaking good in this movie. So I highly recommend the film, even though I haven't watched the edition yet. You know, I think it might still be on HBO Max. But basically, you got a guy with a facial deformity and he undergoes surgery, and then he looks like Sebastian Stan, and then he meets a guy with the exact same facial deformity that he had. So it's kind of about like this guy who's just very comfortable being himself, and how Sebastian Stan was not comfortable looking like this and had to get surgery, and just kind of the comparison between the two and their personalities, and like who comes out on top at the end. So it's really about a movie about like inner beauty, I guess, and learning how to appreciate yourself for who you are. But it's kind of told in a very like out there, kind of artsy A24 type way. But it was a really, really cool movie. I enjoy this one quite a bit. It's hard to completely describe like what exactly it is. There's like a girl involved and all that kind of stuff. And he's an actor too. So there's some art cards inside. This one I haven't watched yet, The Legend of Ochi. My wife and I wanted to watch it together, so we need to check that out at some point. But yeah, I don't know if this is like a kid's film or what exactly this is. Looks like she befriends some kind of little monkey creature thing. But it's cool. It's cool looking. I like the disc art on it. And these A24 editions are pretty cool. Oh my goodness, she might be a creature herself. Look at that. What is this? Yeah, somebody tell me about Legend of Ochi in the comments. I don't know too much about it. All right. This is a cool digipack, though. There's the back right there. The front. Bam. Next up, we've got a Paul Rudd movie with Tim Robinson, who I'm not too familiar with, Friendship. And why does this look so weird on camera? What is going on? The yellow font looks kind of strange. But yeah, this is one that I feel like was kind of hyped up. People were talking about how hilarious this was. And it's definitely kind of funny and humorous in parts, but it's just also very strange and almost kind of otherworldly as well. Everybody just kind of acts like they're in a different dimension. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'll say that. And yeah, this guy, I really don't have, I feel like maybe you have to have some exposure to this Tim Robinson guy to maybe like be in on the joke. Cause like he's such like the main character and the focus of the movie. And because I didn't know him too well or his personality, I don't feel like I could fully vibe and engage with the type of humor he was throwing out there. I mean, of course I know Paul Rudd, but Paul Rudd wasn't really the complete source for all the weird, crazy humor that this movie has. There is a pretty great scene with a toad that is pretty good. It's pretty good. That was actually a pretty funny bit. But yeah, there's the disc art. There's a good special feature in here with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson and the director and another actor from the film, and they're all like sitting around having a roundtable discussion about the film in the dark with night vision, so you can watch them. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, Friendship. Let me know what I don't know why. What does that look like that? Let me know what you think about that if you've seen it. I enjoyed it, and the Blu-ray looked pretty good. It only has a Blu-ray, no 4K. Bring Her Back. I watched Bring Her Back last Saturday. My wife and I saw Weapons in the theaters, and then we came home and watched Bring Her Back. Weapons we really enjoyed. Bring Her Back, my wife did not like this movie at all. Actually, she wasn't a huge fan of Weapons either. There's things about this movie I appreciated, but overall, I don't know, maybe I need to rewatch it at some point. I wasn't completely on board with what they were doing, what they were trying to say, and there was things that didn't really make sense. There was things that were confusing. I didn't understand like what exactly was going on. And it kind of felt like I hate it when horror, I just don't have patience for this kind of stuff anymore with horror films. When it feels like they just do stuff to be like out there and grotesque and weird and violent and brutal and gruesome and all the things. It's like we're gonna push the limits and do all this crazy weird stuff just because. And these directors, I don't know, there's just something about them I do not vibe with. And I don't know exactly what it is because I did not like Talk to Me that much either. And Talk to Me, like objectively, it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad made horror film. But that movie and this movie, I may like this one a little bit more than Talk to Me, actually. There's things here I feel like I could go back and maybe pick up on and unpack a little bit better. But I did not love this movie, Bring Her Back, to be completely honest. It was okay. Sally Hawkins was, she was kind of weird. Her character, again, I just didn't, I understood her motivation, like her main motivation. I just didn't understand like why she was going about it in the way that she did. I don't feel like that was sold all that well, to be honest. You got some disc art right there. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. All right. So yeah, Bring Her Back. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section. I think that's all the movies in this stack that I have watched thus far. So from here on out, guys, we're just going to straight unbox stuff. Okay. We have The Accountant 2. This is from Warner Brothers. This is already out. Front, back. Front, back. Look at that, guys. There is some disc art on the inside as well. I forgot to show that off. Bam. And I already gave away the digital code for that one, so I apologize. And yeah, I remember seeing The Accountant 1, and I remember nothing about it. So I'm excited to watch The Accountant 2, of course. Next up, guys, you guys are you're gonna call me a hypocrite for getting this, because I made a big deal about not getting this 4K steelbook. I even bought the Blu-ray out, thrifting one day, but it went back up to pre-order. And it was $39.99, not $55.99 when it originally came out to pre-order. So I went ahead and got the Kingdom of Heaven 4K Steelbook. Yes, I did. I got it. Okay, it was $40. It came back in stock. I was like, okay, I'll get it. It's 3 discs. Is it multiple cuts? Or is it like, it's the director's cut, right? And then it's like the roadshow version or something. But it's a badass steelbook. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It does look cool. It's embossed. It's got a lot of sticky stuff on it. And, you know, I just got Master and Commander, so I got all the big Disney steelbooks that have come out this year now. I also pre-ordered Rocky Horror Picture Show as well, because that was a good price. Look, if it's $39.99, that's an okay price, okay? It's not a great price, but it's an okay price. But look, guys, I'm going to give you the digital code. Anybody wants the digital code, here you go. If you just want it on 4K, you don't have to worry about getting the steelbook. And there was an overseas option, but I'm just like, I'll get the steelbook because I just like it. I like it. And the overseas option would have cost me like almost $40 anyway. But yeah, discard on the inside. I'm ashamed of myself. I am, but I got it. I don't know what you want me to say, guys. I'm a collector. Collectors are gonna collect, right? And I got the Kingdom of Heaven 4K steelbook. So there you go. All right. Next up, we got 2 releases from Lionsgate Limited. It Follows, the 4K steelbook. Look at that, guys. Beautiful steelbook. I love this movie. I love this movie. I don't want to get started because I'll talk all day. But this is like legit, maybe like number 2 in my favorite horror films of the 21st century. Only behind The Witch, I think. But I love the interior artwork. I don't want to showcase the whole thing because it's kind of a spoiler. But if you haven't seen It Follows, like watch it. Watch it this September, October on a cool autumn night. Make sure it's night. It's dark outside. And I'm telling you, you will be creeped out. This movie, I remember watching it for the first time. It just, again, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but it just freaking unsettled me. It creeped me out. It blew me away as an actual film. I love this. The only thing about this Lionsgate, it has all the features that the second sight edition had. And it's, but it's only 1 disc. It's only the 4K. There's no Blu-ray here. So I'm not exactly sure why Lionsgate decided to do that. Next up, we've got High Tension. Look at this lenticular slip cover. I don't feel like we've seen a lenticular slip since, was it Kickboxer and Stir of Echoes last year? But yeah, this is a lenticular slipcover of High Tension. Really cool. Look at that. Lenticular slip on a steelbook. You can't beat that. All right, watch it, guys. Watch it. Bam. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. So beautiful. And I love high tension too. I got the second sight version of that. You got some nice disc art. This does have the 4K and the Blu-ray in it. It's got all the second sight features as well. I think I already gave away the digital code, but in case somebody didn't get it, somebody here can maybe get it. That's watching right now. Beautiful steelbook. I think a big difference with this is that the dubbed version is actually on here, or you can select dubbed in English to watch this. You couldn't do that on the second sight version, so that's kind of a difference here with this. All right, guys, let's get into the umbrella stuff. I have got 6. Do I have 6? I have got 6 umbrella releases. Here we go. Let me bring these down here. So this is going to be a long one, guys. I apologize. Let's start with Black Death right here. I don't know too much about this. It's got Sean Bean in it, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. Looks like it's got some new special features. Let's rip off that card. Repent on the back. All right, we've got... I'm not going to go through the art cards, guys. I'm sorry. Look at that. I'm not even going to take that off. But there's art cards in here. And these were all the ones, all the umbrella stuff. I decided I usually do its own. I usually do a standalone video for the umbrella stuff, but all this stuff is the April releases. So a lot of this stuff has been out. A lot of this stuff has been shown off, but because Daybreakers got delayed, my entire umbrella haul for the month of April got delayed. So this is kind of late getting out there. So I just thought I would include it in this video. But look at this slip cover. That is a nice purpley slip cover on this. You've also got a booklet as well. Very awesome. Look at that. On the inside of this, you got some different artwork. The original poster art, I imagine. I'm curious to check this one out, though. I am kind of curious. And then on the inside, it looks like you got a poster. I got to show off the poster, right? Come on. Oh, that's nice. Oh my goodness, that's like some nice comic booky style artwork. Very cool. And then you got the disc art right there. So there you have it, guys. That is Black Death. Now I can't leave Amazon links for this stuff. It's got to be the Umbrella website. And it might be available on like Orbit or Diabolic or someplace like that as well. Then we've got, let me do these 2 releases real quick. We got The Thicket. I don't know what The Thicket is, but it's got Juliette Lewis in it, right? And Peter Dinklage. But this is just a Blu-ray release of The Thicket. I don't know what that is. Then I feel like I heard some things about this. This is interesting. It's a movie called Grafted, but this is the 3rd in the Monster Fest line. And I think they started the Monster Fest line in like 2023 or something. I don't think they've done a release for this line since 2023. So it's been a while since they've done one for this line. But that's Grafted. I heard this was pretty good. I forget where I heard it from. But yeah, I might need to check this one out with my wife. It's a newer film. Grafted, the Blu-ray. It does have a poster on the inside. Does have some nice disc arts. Bam. Bam, look at that. Very cool. All right. Grafted. And next up, we do have, like I just showed off, Daybreakers. Movie from 2010. Now, Lionsgate Limited's getting ready to put out a steelbook of this. I will be doing a review for this when I get that steelbook so I can compare the Umbrella version of Daybreakers on 4K to the Lionsgate version of Daybreakers on 4K. So I have promised that, and I do plan to deliver. All right, look at that, guys. Very awesome. This is a really cool box set. I can't remember why this was delayed, but it's a nice chunky box. It's a little bit chunkier than the normal Umbrella, but you got a nice slip cover on here. That's very cool. This is a hardback book in here as well. Behind the scenes experiences and art. So that's cool. You do have some art cards in here also. And on the inside, you got the 4K case, complete with all the features and synopsis on the back. And this is a 4K, by the way. 4K disc. I don't love the clear cases they use on the inside. I'd prefer if there was black. But that's just my personal taste. Or some people would say I don't have personal taste. Look at that. Bam. Poster. Double-sided. You can't beat it. What do you guys think of Date Breakers? Is this one any good? All right, next up we've got You Should Have Been Here Yesterday. Oh, really? I should have? I actually should have. I did plan to film this video yesterday, but I couldn't. All right. So, nice box for this one. I don't know what this film is. I'll be honest. Maybe if I look at the art cards, it would help explain, but I don't have time. You got the front and you got the back. You got a poster in here as well. You got some disc art. And you got a booklet in here for You Should Have Been Here Yesterday. Who are you to tell me what I should be doing? You know, you don't have the right to do that, Umbrella box set. You just don't. Did I lose the slipcover for this, or did this not have a slipcover? I don't think it had one. Next up, we've got Control. I haven't really heard of this one either. It looks like a black and white film. And this one is also a Blu-ray. The thing about the Blu-rays, guys, with Umbrella, I say this every time, but just in case somebody's watching that hasn't watched me unbox Umbrella stuff before, they always say they're region B, but they play on any player. They always play on my regular player. So I can't promise it'll always be that way, but it is that way now. You know, I've never had a problem. I played probably 25 Umbrella Blu-rays on my regular player. They play just fine. I think I played some of them on my PS3 in here, actually. But got some disc art on the inside. Booklets. Nice booklets. You got art cards, of course. That is an Umbrella staple. And there you have it, guys. This one did have a slipcover. I feel like... maybe You Should Have Been Here Yesterday. Maybe you should have gave me a slipcover yesterday, and then I would have been there. Movie. All right. That's the Umbrella stuff. This was a random pickup. I got condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin because I found this at a Peddler's Mall for either $2 or $3. But I have not seen this since it came out. I think I had this on DVD back in the day. And I just got it because I think I will rewatch this one at some point because I remember liking it back in the day. I think it's like a Hunger Games battle royale type thing where people are fighting to the death or something. But yeah, I like movies like that. I also did grab Funny Girl, the Criterion, because this one went down to $15 on Amazon. And this is the 4K too. $15 4K Criterion release. I just got it because this is one I did kind of want, but this is one that was kind of on the back burner for like a future Criterion sale. And I was like, well, $15, I'm getting that now, you know? And I feel like I've seen some other Criterion titles just randomly drop to like the teens. And it's like when they drop that low, it's like it's Criterion, you got to get it. So I did get Funny Girl. And I'm not going to unbox this or anything, but I'll definitely check that one out at some point. Barbara Streisand flick. I got Spirited Away because my wife wanted to watch this. My son is really like getting into anime, and he kind of expressed interest in watching these movies as well. And my wife wanted to watch them because she's really into Japan culture. And Shout Factory just did a sale, a steelbook sale, and their steelbooks went down in price. And I looked on Amazon, and I think they were price matching this for like $15 or $16. So I got the steelbook of Spirited Away. And maybe I'll collect the steelbooks for some of the other Studio Ghibli films at some point if they end up liking this one and want me to grab some more of them. Now, I feel like at some point they'll do a 4K of this. But it probably, I mean, it's Shout Factory. It probably looks, is it Shout Factory? Yeah, it's Shout. Shout's logo's on there. They do all the Ghibli stuff. But I feel like at some point, I mean, I just talked about the sale. I feel at some point they'll do this in 4K, but I think I'm probably fine just having it on Blu-ray. So I went ahead and got that because it, like I said, it was cheap and everybody wanted to watch it. All right, so we have made it to some more Arrow video releases. We've got Lost in Space. This one does come out in September the 2nd. And I was excited to get this one in so early, but again, I've got so much stuff to watch. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I am hoping to watch this one soon. I do want to do a full review for this one, but yeah, it's got new features and I've got, did I just hit the mic? I've got so much nostalgia for this Lost in Space. I've got no nostalgia for the old TV show. I did not watch that. No nostalgia for the Netflix series that came out a few years ago, but I love this 1997 movie. I watched it all the time when I was a kid. I remember the space spiders and Gary Oldman. Like Gary Oldman was a great villain in the 90s. This is actually 98 because Gary Oldman was the villain in Air Force One in 97. And then he followed that up with this movie 98 where he's also the villain. So yeah, William Hurt in this film, Mimi Rogers. Of course, you got Heather Graham, you got Joey from Friends. Like, I love this movie. I watched it so many times as a kid. So I was super excited when Arrow Video announced the 4K. They got the Red Sonja card in here to kind of indicate they will be doing a 4K of that at some point. So that's cool. We got a nice booklet with the robot Danger Will Robinson, which is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, when I was a kid, guys, I did not watch any Star Trek movies. I watched this Lost in Space movie. This was like my sci-fi. And then we got the newly commissioned artwork. I think the reversible artwork is just the newly commissioned artwork as well, which is cool. I like the artwork. Is there spiders on it, though? Do they have the space spiders on it? Because they should. They're such a big part of the movie. I remember those spiders like kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'll be honest. But that's Lost in Space right there. And that comes out September the 2nd. We've also got Perpetrator from Arrow Video. This is a Blu-ray edition. Also, one more thing I'll say about Lost in Space is Shout Factory did a Blu-ray of this, and I never picked it up because I was hoping they would do it in 4K, and they did it. Arrow Video always comes through. There's the back right there. I don't know anything about this film. Let me know if it's worth a watch. You got the front, you got the back. Open it up, you got some disc arts. What's on this card? Oh, God. Did we know that Arrow Video was doing Excalibur yet? Did anybody know that? I know we talked about it recently. And I kind of thought, I think I probably said either Arrow Video or Warner Bros. Was doing it. But oh my goodness, guys, Excalibur looks like that's coming from Arrow. They just like doing these little teases. Is this like a vampire film? I might have to check this one out. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's see. What is the reversible artwork? Oh, the reversible artwork's pretty cool too. Oh, this is a Shudder film. Oh, it looks like it's got Alicia Silverstone in it. Yeah, maybe I need to check this one out. Give my thoughts on it. Maybe in a short or something. But yeah, that's Perpetrator. I swear, guys, we're going to be done at some point. It looks like this video is going to go about an hour long. We've got Proof of the Man right here. This is like an old school Physical Media Lives episode. Remember when I used to do those back in early 2024? So yeah, I guess this is a Japanese film, Asian film of some kind. Sorry if I said the wrong nationality. Oh, it does say Japanese. So, you know, I've mentioned this several times, but I did watch 6 movies in that V Cinema set. I wanted to finish it and do a review. I just haven't got around to it. So I have been watching more of my Japanese cinema in my collection. What's that? Oh, Evil Dead Rise is on this one. We knew about that one. This has got a nice booklet inside as well. It's got reversible for Proof of Man. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about this one either. But Arrow, sometimes you just got to trust Arrow, you know. Next up, we've got his motorbike, Her Island. And this looks like a Japanese film too. This is from Cult Epics. Let me know if you know anything about this film. The booklet inside, and I always got to be careful with these. She's got some shampoo on the back. I never know when a naked nipple's going to pop out. And then I'm going to have to edit that out of the video. But yeah, that's Cult Epics, his motorbike, Her Island. We've also got 1923 season 2. My wife and I did start Yellowstone. I think it was earlier this year. We're only on season 3, but at some point, because I do have 1923 season 1, I do want to watch this show. But I think there's another one too, 1888. But let's see how many discs this is. Helen Mirren, Harrison Ford. I mean, that's two of the greatest actors of all time. Looks like we've got 8 episodes, so they're not too long. Doesn't look like. Is there reversible cover art here, or is it just interior stuff? Just interior. So yeah, 2 disc set. It's got over 2 hours of bonus content it's promoting right here. So that's pretty cool. Next up, guys, it just keeps on stacking up. We've got Ultraman D. It's been a while since I've shown off an Ultraman release on this channel, but I'm back working with Mill Creek, and that's all they seem to do is Ultraman stuff. So there you have it. Ultraman, that's all I'm going to showcase, guys. I've got so many of these sets. I don't even know what the hell Ultraman is. I've been collecting for Ultraman for such a long time. I don't know what it is. Next up, we've got Psycho. What is this? Psychotronica? Mondo Keyhole. This is like sleaze from the 70s or 80s, like grindhouse type stuff. I don't know what this is. But VCI put this one out. So this one looks pretty gnarly. Look at that. What is she getting ready to do? The world may never know. But yeah, Mondo Keyhole, the uncut version. It's available now, guys. Get it while it's hot. Next up, we've got from Radiance Films, Shinobi. The Shinobi collection. Look at this. Isn't that something? Oh my goodness. You got the fronts. You got the back. You got 2 cases on the inside. It's a pretty badass set. This one feels heavy. Oh, this has got a big thick booklet on the inside with a disc. This is The Last Iga Spy. Oh, this is 3 movies in this one. There's 2 movies on this one. Siege and the Return of Mitz Sazo. And this has got art cards in it as well. So that is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Not too shabby. Let me put this one up here. And we've got one more Radiance. We've got Through and Through. And I don't know too much about Through and Through, but it's available at some point from Radiance Films. You got a nice booklet in here, and you got some nice disc art for Through and Through. Next up, we've got 2 releases from Eureka. We've got Martial Law right here, Blu-ray releases. And is this just one film? Not a collection, right? Feels pretty heavy. Well, it's got 2 discs. Low Ways, Wuxia World, The Black Butterfly, and Death Valley. And then we got Vengeance of a Snow Girl. So there's actually 3 movies in here. I didn't notice. There's 3 movies in this set. Damn. And then you got a nice booklet right there as well. Damn. A lot of Asian cinema coming into the collection, guys. I'm going to watch it all at some point. I totally am. Okay? You believe me, right? You have to believe sometimes, guys, that you can get to this stuff. Finis Terra. I'm sure that was completely the incorrect pronunciation. This is directed by Gene Epstein. Release the Epstein Blu-rays. That's going to be the hashtag for this video. But yeah, guys, what do you think about that? A film directed by an Epstein from the masters of cinema. What? Look at the balls on Eureka releasing an Epstein film. What is up with that? But yeah, what do you think about this one, guys? Am I sleeping on it? Should I be watching it? Next up, we've got Dakota. Not north or south, just Dakota. Right here, guys. This is from Cult Epics. It's a Blu-ray. And they're flying a plane. So you know it's good. I got a freaking bug over there crawling on my wall. What is going on? What is going on in this house? All right, this is pretty cool. Reversible for Dakota. And it's got a slipcover. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. All right, we've got 4 more releases to show off. They're all DVDs, so I'm going to burn through them really quick. Locked. I actually watched this on Hulu, and my wife hated it. She was like roasting the movie the whole time, and I actually kind of liked it. I didn't think it was that bad. You know, Anthony Hopkins, they kind of cheat a little bit and use just his voice for most of the movie, but he does show up at some point. But it's just about a guy that gets locked in the car, and Anthony Hopkins, he's trying to steal it, but Anthony Hopkins has this car that locks him inside, and he can run it like remote. He can remote control the car basically and move it and all this stuff and control like the inside of the car and the movements and all that kind of stuff. And he locks him inside because he tried to steal it. It's kind of like a social test or something. And he just messes with him the whole movie. And I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good, pretty decent little thriller. Not too long. It's like 90 minutes or something like that. But it's just got a DVD. I'm glad it's at least got a physical release, but just DVD, it seems like. It doesn't seem like it's getting a Blu-ray. And it's got it's from Paramount. It's got the Paramount Scares logo on the DVD. So yeah, that was pretty decent. Then we've got Crown of Shadows. It's got a dragon, so you know it's good. That's on DVD. I don't know what that is. We got Fear Cabin. I don't know, guys. Fear Cabin. Look at this. Kind of looks like it's trying to knock off Cabin in the Woods with the hand coming down on the cabin. Maybe I do need to check this one out. This looks like something I would have got at the Dollar Tree 5 years ago and then regretted, and then put it in a video. And then lastly, we got NCIS Origins Season 1. I don't watch shows like this. I respect those that do, but I do not. But Mill Creek or Paramount or somebody sent it to me. So I'm showing it off. It's available, and it's on DVD, not Blu-ray. So there you have it, guys. I'm done. And I didn't want this video to be this long, but I should have known, showing off as much physical media that I did, that it would be. I'm going to leave all the links down below, guys. If you're interested in any of this stuff, I'll try to provide links for every single thing that I showed off in this video today. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.